Hello everybody, this is Stephen Hodson from WinExtra with you for another round of Off the Cuff, and we're trying a little something different. I'm not sure how it's going to work, but I'm actually using YouTube to record this and do all the editing, so we'll see how it goes, which is kind of funny considering the subject of our Chew the Fat this time around. Anybody that's been watching the net for the last couple days will have noticed that there's been a bit of tussle going on between Microsoft and Google over YouTube apps, specifically for the Windows Phone 8 and the Windows 8, I guess imagine tablet. Just to get caught up a little bit, I guess a few months ago, a little bit more than that I guess, Microsoft put out a YouTube app. Google said, no, you broke our terms of service, so we're pulling it. And apparently they got together and they talked about it, and they supposedly worked together, and day before yesterday, a couple days ago, we get an unofficial, approved Google YouTube app for Windows Phone 8, and I imagine 7.5 or whatever. Lo and behold, the next day we got nothing. Google pulled the API key that that Microsoft was supposedly allowed to use, saying once again Microsoft had broken the terms of service. Now, the first time they pulled YouTube, yeah, they did kind of blow the terms of service out. Second time, though, this is where it gets really screwy. Okay, and Paul Thurrott had an excellent post about this, and he quotes Microsoft Corporate Vice President Dave Howard's explaining this as, Google asked us to transition our app to a new coding language, HTML5. Now, in Microsoft's opinion, this was kind of an odd request, given that neither the iPhone nor the Android U2 apps were HTML5. They just weren't. Anyway, so they tried. Apparently dedicated a lot of resources to this. But at the end of the day, and I'm quoting again here, at the end of the day, experts from both companies recognize that building a YouTube app based on HTML5 would be technically difficult and time-consuming. Which is, I guess they figured that's why Google hadn't done it themselves. At which point they decided to publish the non-HTML5 app while committing to working with Google long-term to do it properly. Obviously, somewhere along the way, it didn't work because they pulled the API key. But now let's step back here a second, folks, because this goes back a lot farther than just the YouTube app. Okay. Thank you, Ruby. That was my dog pulling the camera all over the place. Anyway, back in December, now I had to hunt for more than just one, but I found the one link and I'll put this in the show notes, both on the site for the post and in the comments down below. And this one was on DailyTech. And it says, Google has now said that it has no plans to develop dedicated apps for Windows 8 or the Windows Phone 8 for Gmail or Drive. Google Apps Product Management Director Clay Bevor indicated that Google has chosen not to develop for the new Windows platform due to a lack of interest from clients. Quoting Bevor, "We have no plans to build out Windows apps." No plans, folks. Nothing. Okay? Now, here's the problem I'm having with this. this isn't a matter of, two big boys in the sand pile throwing sand at each other and getting pissed off. This doesn't affect their bottom line. This doesn't affect, whether one platform's more popular than another, or, who's got a bigger dick in this pissing contest. This is affecting you and me. Okay? We're the ones that are getting screwed here. It shouldn't matter what platform we want to use. You listening, Google? It shouldn't matter. I imagine that if Microsoft turned around and said, well, we're not going to, let you use Office 365 on Android or iPhone. It's already out there. We know it can be done, right? But they suddenly said, no, we're not going to do it. The uproar would be insane. It's just absolutely insane. We're getting ripped here, folks. Not Google, not Microsoft, okay? You and me. This is wrong. Very, very wrong. It shouldn't be happening. There's no need for it to happen. We're adults here. We're consumers. Google, screw off with your bullshit. Period. Because that's all this is boiling down to, is a big nothing but a big fucking pissing contest. And it's not fair to the consumers. And aren't we the ones that are supposed to matter here? Aren't we the ones that are supposed to be wanting to use your services no matter what? Just quit screwing around. Anyway, I've had my rant. See ya.